Oh Lord, that took forever sorting out. For something that's going to make it easy to make videos, it doesn't have to take a long time setting up. But now it's set up, technically, in theory, it should be a lot easier. Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Scuttlebutt. We haven't really got a Scuttlebutt numbering thing, have we? No, we haven't. We won't do that either, not for now. This is episode 1, I think. Oh, woe is me. 24H2 Windows 11 update, the one that's been causing so much grief. I wonder if Microsoft have cut down the number of staff they're doing development work with, or they're paying them peanuts. Either way, it seems I found a bug with 24H2 and possibly Windows updates in general. And as far as I know, this is new, because I've had various weird setups on my PCs before, and as far as I'm aware, they never once interfered with doing an update. And I've been trying to put 24H2 on this PC, the one that we're now in, for 2.5 months since it first got deployed to me by Microsoft. Thank you, sir. I do mean that genuinely, because if it wasn't for Microsoft, we'd have been stuck with IBM OS2, where IBM's development routine consisted of, well, if anyone can install it, then it can't be an operating system. Anyone that's tried installing OS2. Once you've got it installed, absolutely great operating system for the 90s, but getting the thing installed, only Microsoft can make that simple. Or Linux. And that's normally the best. I mean, in theory, it's the best way of getting Windows 3.1. Install OS2 version 2.1. Anyway, Windows 11 24H2 has a bug in as much as to install it, it downloads in advance of the upgrade files to your temp directory. I only noticed this literally yesterday, and I woke up this morning and I thought, I'm going to get this bloody thing working. And then it runs the install files from your temp directory, which is lazy, because it's a temp directory. People often have routines set up to clear the temp directory when they shut down or log out or restart. So that's going to cause problems, Microsoft. The best way of doing it really is to use a Windows Update folder underneath Windows, because that will be on a hard disk. It won't be on a RAM drive, because if you turn it off, you're going to lose your install. So they really should be putting it in the Windows folder, not a temp folder. That's lazy programming. And what was causing my problems is it was downloading, and then it was restarting, and then trying to install the files which no longer existed because that RAM drive had been cleared, and then it was trying to roll back updates that it hadn't even started applying. So there we are. One little problem sorted out. Thank you, Microsoft. I actually had another issue back in the Windows 10. You know, when it first rolled out in 2015? I found another problem setting that up. And I tried reporting it to Microsoft, but whoever it was on the other end didn't really understand. And I did sort of like post it on a couple of forums, the actual answer. But it would have been easier if Microsoft just deployed it into the main package, because it was something fairly simple. I can't remember what it was now. But it was something fairly simple with Windows 10 that was causing issues. And I worked out after 3 days of trial and error what the issue was. This one took 2.5 months, but I wasn't really working on it then. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, this is, as I say, the first Scuttlebutt. So I've done a test one, but that doesn't really count. That was just setting it up. And as it was, the test one didn't count for much, because when I came to do this, it was all pear-shaped anyway. So anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you're having problems with Windows 11 24H2, the latest big update, and it's quite important apparently, then turn off your RAM drives. If your temp directory is anywhere else apart from on a hard disk, turn it off. And I would suggest maybe turning it off permanently, because it might be affecting other installs who are using the temp directory as a temporary directory. But hey ho, I've switched back and it doesn't really make much of a difference. So now I've got all that headroom that I wasn't using before. So thank you, and hopefully there will be other ones in future. Streams, I mean, not errors with Windows 11. Au revoir.